Did you know that a simple roll of aluminum foil can be a lifesaver in survival situations? Yes, you heard it right, the unassuming foil tucked away in your kitchen drawer is not just for wrapping leftovers anymore. Its shiny surface, flexibility, and heat-conducting abilities make it a surprisingly versatile tool in emergency scenarios. Imagine catching a fish with an improvised lure or sharpening your dull scissors, all thanks to aluminum foil. It can keep you warm, help you cook, and even signal for help when you're lost in the wilderness. Ever thought about using it as a makeshift stove or to fix loose batteries in your flashlight? You'll be surprised at what this everyday item can do when you're in a pinch. From insulating your shoes to purifying water, aluminum foil is truly the unexpected hero of survival hacks. Stick around to discover how this everyday item can turn into your best ally in the wild. Imagine you're stranded near a body of water and you need food. What do? You turn to your trusty roll of aluminum foil, of course. This shiny, malleable material can be your secret weapon in catching dinner. Let's dive into the process. First, you'll need to cut a small piece of foil. Think about the size and shape of the fish you're trying to lure. You want your makeshift lure to resemble their natural prey, so cut and shape the foil accordingly. The shininess of the foil will mimic the glint of fish scales under the water, attracting hungry fish. Once you have your lure, attach it to your fishing line. If you don't have a hook, don't worry. You can fashion one from a piece of wire or even a small bone. Cast your line and wait for a bite. With patience and a bit of luck, you'll soon reel in a fish. Voila, dinner is served. Picture this. Your scissors are dull, and you need to cut something urgently. But no worries, aluminum foil is here to save the day. All it takes is a few folds of aluminum foil into a thick layer. Then, you go ahead and cut through it with your lackluster scissors. This simple act of slicing through the foil sharpens the blades, bringing your scissors back to their prime. So the next time you're in a bind, remember this aluminum foil hack. And just like that, you've got your cutting edge back. The sun has set, and you need to cook food, but how? The answer lies in your pocket. It's aluminum foil. Yes, it's not just for wrapping leftovers. This humble household item can transform into a makeshift stove in a pinch. Here's how. First, you'll need to shape your foil into a shallow bowl. Make sure it's sturdy enough to hold small pieces of charcoal or wood. You can double or even triple layer the foil for added strength. Next, place your charcoal or wood pieces inside the foil bowl. Arrange them so they're close together but still have room to breathe. This will allow for better airflow and a more efficient burn. Once your fuel is in place, you can use a match or lighter to ignite it. The foil will help contain the heat and direct it upwards, creating a simple yet effective cooking surface. And remember, always exercise caution when dealing with fire. Now you're cooking with foil! Need a fire but no lighter or matches in sight? No problem, aluminum foil can come to your rescue. By taking a small strip of foil and placing it between the positive and negative ends of an AA battery, you can create a spark. Now all you need is some tinder. Dry leaves, paper, or even a cotton ball can serve the purpose. Position your tinder so the spark from the foil can ignite it. And just like that, you've got fire. Loose battery in your flashlight? Don't fret. Aluminum foil is here to save the day. You know, it's not just for cooking, it can be a handy tool in a pinch. Picture this, you're out in the wilderness and your flashlight starts to flicker. You open it up and see that the battery is loose. What do? Well, you reach for your trusty roll of aluminum foil. Just tear off a small piece and fold it into a tiny square. Now insert it between the battery and the contact point. The foil will act as a conductor, ensuring a tight fit and restoring the much-needed functionality of your flashlight. So, when you find yourself in a bind, don't forget about the humble roll of aluminum foil in your pack. It's not just a kitchen staple, but also a survivalist's secret weapon, light restored thanks to aluminum foil. Cold feet can be a real problem in survival situations. Enter the foil foot warmer. Aluminum foil with its heat-reflecting properties becomes a game-changer in cold conditions. Simply tuck a piece into your shoes and voila! It reflects your body heat back to your feet, keeping them toasty. This simple hack can mean the difference between comfort and frostbite in a survival scenario. It's lightweight, compact, and an absolute must-have in your survival toolkit. Say goodbye to cold feet. Thirsty but surrounded by questionable water? If you're in a survival situation, finding safe water is crucial. You might be surrounded by water sources, but if they're not clean, drinking from them could lead to illness. That's where our trusty aluminum foil comes in again. You can fashion the foil into a makeshift bowl or cup. It doesn't have to be perfect, just sturdy enough to hold some water. Now build a fire and place your foil container close to the flames. The heat will cause the water to boil, killing off any pathogens and making the water safe to drink. Remember, you should let the water boil for at least 1 minute to ensure it's safe. If you're at an altitude higher than 2,000 meters, make it 3 minutes. With this simple hack, you can turn potentially hazardous water into a safe, life-giving drink. Cheers to safe, drinkable water? Lost and need to signal for help? Well, you're in luck because aluminum foil can be your beacon in the wilderness. This everyday item found in almost every kitchen has a reflective surface that can be used to create a signal mirror. How, you ask? It's simple. You just need to shape a piece of foil into a flat, smooth surface. Find the brightest source of light, usually the sun, and angle your foil to catch its rays. You can then redirect these rays by adjusting the angle of your foil, sending a flash of light visible to distant observers. This could potentially catch the attention of a passing plane, a distant hiker, or a search and rescue team scanning the area. So, if you're ever in a situation where you need to be seen, don't forget the humble aluminum foil. It's not just for wrapping leftovers anymore. With aluminum foil, you're never invisible. Need to cook, repair gear, or keep warm? Aluminum foil has got you covered. This household staple might just be the versatile survival tool you never knew you needed. When it comes to cooking in the wild, aluminum foil is a game changer. You can wrap up fish, meat, or vegetables and nestle them in the embers of your fire. Not only does this method cook your food evenly, it also helps retain moisture and flavors, giving you a deliciously palatable meal without the need for pots or pans. But the magic of aluminum foil doesn't stop at cooking. It's also a quick fix for any gear that might need mending. Got a hole in your tent? A rip in your backpack? A damaged water bottle? No problem. Aluminum foil can be folded and pressed into a makeshift tape for repairing holes and sealing containers. Its malleability allows it to conform to irregular shapes, providing a temporary but effective fix. And let's not forget about insulation. In colder conditions, you can wrap aluminum foil around your body or place it inside your clothing to reflect your body heat back towards you, helping to keep you warm. It can also be placed in your shoes to keep your feet cozy. But that's not all. If you're stuck in a survival situation, aluminum foil can even be used to signal for help. Its reflective surface can catch the sun's rays and direct them towards a distant observer, like a search and rescue team. It's a simple and effective way to increase your chances of being found. In a pinch, aluminum foil can also be fashioned into a makeshift bowl or cup to boil water over a fire, killing pathogens and making it safe to drink. This multi-use wonder truly is a survivalist's best friend. So, the next time you're packing for an adventure, don't forget to toss in a roll of aluminum foil. You never know when it might come in handy. Aluminum foil, the unexpected hero of survival situations. Now that's a wrap.